Guys, welcome to the third week of previews for the weekend of Saturday, the 1st of May. We're going to look first of all at the Northern League. We're a bit shy of decent looking games this week. I think there's only one I really fancy, so we'll have a look at the fixtures. Chorley v Fulwood, Garstang v Longridge, Kendal v Blackpool, Lancaster v Morecambe, Leyland v Fleetwood, and Netherfield versus St Anne's. Now, the only game, because we're a bit short this week, I think the only game worth looking at is 10 v 7. That's 10th versus 7th in the league at the minute, although it's very close. Lancaster v Morecambe, great local derby. Lot of player rivalries because a lot of players have moved between the clubs historically over the years. It happens frequently, and so they always want to match up against their previous teammates. It's a natural thing. I used to be an umpire, as a lot of you will know, and you're probably glad to see the back of me. That was a few years ago now. I won't fancy umpiring this. I reckon this is going to be really a really feisty game. So, game of the day in the Northern League, Lancaster versus Morecambe. Moving on to the Palace Shield, some decent games this week. Barrow versus Croston, Great Eccleston versus Fylde, Penrith versus Kirkham and Wesham, Penwortham versus Eccleston, that's not a bad one, Thornton Cleveland versus Preston, and Vernon Carus versus South Shore. Now, the game I've picked out is 9 v 3, that's Penrith against Kirkham and Wesham. Penrith, they sneaked a tight win last week, and Asher Hart found his bowling boots, and so they may have got into the swing of things, but Kirkham are flying. They've had 2 wins out of the first 2 games. I think that's a good game, that Penrith against Kirkham. That's my game of the day in the Palace Shield. And in the Westmoreland League, let's look at the fixtures here. Firstly, we're going to look at the Saturday fixtures. Carnforth versus Heysham, Millthorpe versus Burneside, Sedbergh School versus Arnside. That's aging Arnside. They're going to get the runaround at Sedbergh School. They are. Yeah, they need to go to the gym, not getting any younger. Shires Head against Wharton, Silverdale against Bear, and Westgate against Trimple. That's the Saturday fixtures. And on Sunday, Sedbergh School against Sedgwick. So Sedbergh School they've got a double header there, so they can look forward to watching Arnside run all over the field on Saturday, and then on Sunday they can do it to Sedbergh School. It's Sedbergh School on Sunday can do it to Sedgwick, and I don't know where Jason Dalzell's going to field. You'll need to field close to the wicket on that big field. You can't be running around after these lads. So that's the fixtures Saturday and Sunday. Game of the day is on Saturday for me. I think Carnforth v Heysham's the game of the day. It's got to be. It's the game of the season so far, really. Both undefeated. It's 3 versus 2. Heysham will be looking to put pressure on Carnforth's batting lineup because it's a strong batting lineup. But I think the feeling generally is if you get into it, then perhaps there's a bit of vulnerability there, because throughout the back all of last season, when we played that half season and the start of this season, not a lot of people have batted. So if you can get through the top order, then who knows, it might open up for you. I think we should see quite a high scoring game here. It's early on in the season, I know, but I reckon the key here is not losing. Don't lose. Get something. If you're up near the top, don't lose against teams around you. Get something, get a draw, whatever. The toss is going to be vital here, because we all know Carnforth like to bat first. So let's see what Heysham do if they win the toss. Certainly be interesting. That's the game of the day for me as a neutral, if you're allowed to get there, if COVID restrictions allow. So we're going Lancaster v Morecambe, Penrith v Kirkham and Wesham, and Carnforth v Heysham. There's a lot of runs in that last game, I think. We might see well over 400 runs, maybe 450 runs in that. And I'd be surprised, if the weather stays fair, I'd be surprised if we don't see a century somewhere there. So that's that. And one other thing to mention, on Monday, again, COVID rules allowing, I don't know whether it's allowed or whether it's going to be a closed doors game, but we saw that last week, earlier on in the week, Cumbria ladies played a game at Arnside, and that was that was well lauded as a good game. It's nice to get these county representative games in the area. So that was at Arnside, which is a lovely setting, isn't it? That bowl. So I'm sure the ladies enjoyed that. And on Monday, Lancashire ladies play against Scotland A in a double header at Carnforth. That's T20 double header at 11 and 3. So Lancashire ladies against Scotland A. Again, like I say, COVID restrictions allowing. I'm not sure what the Carnforth policies or procedures are. Maybe contact them on Facebook if you want to know. I don't know what they are. I'll probably be there, but I'm not sure about other spectators. Just a game to look out for. So look forward to your weekends. And I think in 2 out of the 3 games of the day, Lancaster, Morecambe and Carnforth, we've got some real good rivalry there. I can't wait to put the scores and reports show on Sunday morning, because I think there's going to be things to talk about. Have a good weekend, guys.